All right, just back from Italy, two of our favorite cooking instructors, Betty Ann Donegan and Stephanie Dietz, are here. I'm so excited to see you guys. I missed you while I was on maternity leave.
We missed you too.
Oh, but you guys just got back from a fabulous trip.
Last week, yeah.
How was it?
It was marvelous. Umbria's cooking is so different than Southern Italian.
is.
We didn't see a piece of basil the whole week we were there.
I'm shocked to hear that.
No, rosemary, and this. I mean, we went to a pig farm. We went to a sheep farm. We saw sheep's milk ragout being made.
You hunted for truffles,
We hunted for truffles. Yeah, we did lots of great things. This is a very simple Norcia dish. Norcia is where they find the truffles. This is just guanciale, which is the cheek of the pig, and they cure it. And this is sautéed with a little bit of sausage, and it's such a simple recipe. It's just the ragout.
This is our sauce we're making, right?
This is the sauce we're making. Yep. This is for the tagliolini, and I'm just going to put the cheese in. And we're going to break it up. What do you see how fast this goes together? And we're going to add a little bit of stock and a little bit of wine.
Now, how is the sheep's milk ragout different?
Sheep's milk has about twice as much fat as cow's milk.
Oh,
so of course,
creamy.
So
and
it's
delicious.
very creamy, yes, and so it makes a really creamy sauce. This is kind of like a carbonara. I mean, it isn't really.
You needed to compare it to something,
But it's the
I
closest
guess,
thing
right?
you could compare it to would be a carbonara. This is a little bit of stock I'm just putting in. You want to have a little bit of sauce here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stir this up.
How many people did you travel with when you were in Italy?
We had 15 each week.
Wow, and you were there for 3 weeks?
I was there for 3 weeks, yeah. I was there for 3 weeks.
This is what the guanciale looked like before we started to cook it. So we sliced it up and chopped it. So interesting.
And you have to cook that before you eat it? It's not something...
Well, you saute it. You want to get it hot because you want the fat to render. I'm just putting a little bit of wine in.
Okay.
We had a marvelous chef while we were there. Marvelous. And it was just a great trip. It really was. We learned a lot of stuff. It's amazing how different this cooking from northern Italy is.
Really?
It's amazing.
This is starting to smell fantastic.
Oh, wait till you taste this.
Now, I've heard of tagliatelle. But
Right, this is just smaller. Yeah,
that's where the leanie came from, right?
Yep.
This is a brand of fresh pasta that we use sometimes, but any pasta is fine. And you could use spaghetti or linguine or anything. Doesn't really matter, but this is nice.
This came from Liuzzi's, and that's a place in State Street in New Haven, for people in the New Haven area. And the guanciale came from Liuzzi's, too. It's not something that every store is going to have.
Very good.
And then if this is still too thick, when we put the pasta in, we can just put in a little bit of pasta water or a little bit more wine. But see how easy this sauce is, and it's done.
Wow.
I know.
Even I could do that.
I know.
If you can find the ingredients.
If you can
right?
we got the cheese at Whole Foods.
Okay.
And there are places that sell it. Some cheese places sell it, but it's not common. Because it's, when we went to the sheep farm, they have 300 sheep. They milk 300 sheep a day, 3 people.
Wow.
The husband, the wife, and the shepherd.
By hand.
By hand.
Oh my gosh.
It's real.
It was like traveling back into time.
Old country,
Yeah,
right?
real old
Seriously.
country. Yep, real old country. And we saw the cheese being made. We saw the ragout being made. And it was just so interesting. But it's not, like I said, it's not common here. If you couldn't find sheep's milk ragout, you could
Regular
use
ragout,
regular.
which is be
As
fine.
long as it's fresh. You want something that's kind of wet.
Like mozzarella, the sheep's milk ragout is a byproduct of the pecorino that they make there that they're very famous for in that area.
Got it.
Pecorino Romano is the cheese of that area.
Sure. Now, you guys ate well while you were there?
Oh my God! Oh my God! It was on.
Oh, it sounds fantastic.
So now Steph's just going to put the pasta right in here, and if this is a little bit too thick, honey, talk about the soup for good.
Oh yeah, so in a couple of weeks, November 15th, for the Guilford Art Center, we're having a great event called Soup for Good, where a lot of our potters make these handmade bowls, and we fill them with soup.
And you guys are making the soup?
We're making some of them. We're making the lasagna soup.
Which was my favorite recipe ever on CT Style.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, so maybe you should try and come down for that. So.
That's awesome.
It's a Sunday. It's a nice event. It really is, and everything gets donated.
And we'll need soup at that time in
Yeah,
November, right?
yeah, it's a really fun event.
And it goes to support the Guilford Art Center. They have classes for children, and that's what it's for.
Is that our timer? The
That's our
macaroni's
timer.
done?
Pasta's done.
So now, why are we putting the tagliolini into the sauce rather than reverse?
Well, because you have stuff in the bottom of the pot you want to pick up. And we're going to put some water in here, too.
Yeah, so the wet pasta going in is actually a good thing.
You see,
Okay.
because you want to have a little bit more liquid in here. You see, you can't really tell until the pasta. This is a pound of pasta.
Okay, and that seems like it's going to go feed a lot of people.
About 4.
Okay.
I mean, it's your
Depends how hungry you are.
yeah.
and
It's your
who's
whole.
eating.
Well, maybe not 4, but for us it would be 4. It's a whole meal. I mean, this is
Toss this a little bit too?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you would do a white wine with this?
Sure.
Probably?
Yep. We drank so much wine. Most of my students
That's what you
didn't
do
draw.
when you're in Italy, though, right?
Most of my students didn't draw a sober breath the whole time we were there.
That's okay. You're really living,
Oh my
living
God.
the life, right?
We had so much. Then wine just never. They never stopped pouring it. It was just wonderful.
Great. And your classes are going well?
Classes are going great. Yeah.
You want a little
Very
pasta
good.
water for that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. This definitely has to be juicier than this.
All right.
And this pasta water had a little bit of salt in it.
Okay.
And so we'll let this sit just for a few minutes.
And the best part is
And
we're
like-
going to come back at the
Yep.
end of the show and we are going to dig in and try this. It looks
Yep,
fantastic.
Yeah. We're going to put a little cheese on it, a little Parmesan.
Oh,
and
I
a
think
little
that's a
salt
good
and pepper.
idea. And of course, we'll have the recipe on our website. Just click on style there. Ladies, always so fun to have you here. And Ryan, we're going to send things over to you.
Teresa,